So here we are back in Washington, D.C. to discuss the March 23rd, 1956 performance by Elvis, Scotty, Bill, and DJ on the SS Mount Vernon River cruise ship. A promoter, Connie B. Gay, had booked the band, and Connie had a radio show in Washington, D.C. called the Town and Country, which eventually led to a morning television program on WMAL, an ABC affiliate hosted by Jimmy Dean. The boys were coming in after performing a stretch of shows um, like the one in Lexington, Kentucky on the 21st, where they needed a police escort to escape the crushing of female fans, and two shows in Richmond, Virginia the night before. So Elvis arrived at the WMAL television station at 4461 Connecticut Avenue Northwest, which was located on the second floor of what was previously known as the Chevy Chase Ice Palace. Let's take a look at what it is today. So we are heading down Connecticut Avenue Northwest. We're walking as if you were coming from Bethesda towards Woodley Park. And you could see this apartment complex up on the screen. And it says the Park Van Ness building. This is where the WMAL television station would have been located. And if you continue down the road toward the right, in about a mile or more, there is another location associated with another famous band, which I'll explain in another video. So around 6:30 p.m., Elvis arrived to do an interview with Jimmy Dean prior to their performance on the SS Mount Vernon. And Jimmy Dean stated in his book that it was the most excruciating interview he had ever done. All he could get out of a nervous and road-weary Elvis were two yeps and a nope. Many years later, when Dean would see Elvis in Las Vegas, Elvis would profusely apologize for that early interview, and Elvis stated, "I was scared to death." So after the interview, Elvis, Scotty, Bill, and DJ headed down to the dock to board the SS Mount Vernon for the show. And this is the dock where the SS Mount Vernon was located. Elvis would have either gone through the brick structure or he would have passed on either side. You could see where those gates are. He would have passed on either side to board the ship. But now, due to a mechanical malfunction on the ship, Connie B. Gay had to refund about 100 tickets because the boat was going to remain docked and not sail down the Potomac River. However, the large crowd that remained was treated to a 3-hour performance by the opening act, including Melvin Price, Elvis, and the band. And Price later recalled that Elvis played his own guitar so energetically that he broke 3 strings. He just pulled the guitar off his shoulder and slid it across the stage. So then after the performance, Elvis left to head to New York to record the soundtrack for the CBS Studio Dorsey Brothers stage show, which was going to air on the 24th, and that would be his second appearance on the stage show. And the boys, Scotty, Bill, and DJ, would drive up to New York to meet Elvis. And on their way, they would stop in the wee hours of the morning in Delaware to visit Carl Perkins in a hospital who had a horrific accident on the 22nd. And Elvis regretted he couldn't be there, but sent his well wishes. So there you have it. Check out the book by Jimmy Dean, his own story, 30 Years of Sausage, 50 Years of Ham. Check out scottymore.net for some great information, and his book, That's All Right, Elvis. Also, do an internet search on Connie B. Gay, founder of the Country Music Association, who is, quote, the greatest country music visionary no one has ever heard of.